everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about why I chose sublimation over vinyl. So the first point is I really struggled with the level of design that I wanted onto the bags. Now when I bought the Cricut machine, I had never used a Cricut before, I'd never used a vinyl before, and I suppose you could layer some of the designs, but I wanted a really high level of detail put into my designs that I could put onto my bags, and unfortunately Cricut is never going to be able to provide the level of design that I now receive with sublimation. My point number 2 of why I chose sublimation is that it really took a long time to create a bag using vinyl, and I really did not enjoy the weeding process. I really did not enjoy the weeding process that you had to do when you were dealing with Cricut or vinyl, or it doesn't even have to be Cricut. It was just a really laborious task, and I think making one bag, it took like 1 hour to make a bag, and as time went on I realised that actually sublimation would be far quicker. Number 3 is that my concern is the quality of the bags. Now, I washed the cotton bags that had vinyl on it because I actually gained a stain from some strawberries that had leaked into one of my bags, and I put it through the wash because I thought it was the perfect time, and the bag came out all crinkled and cracked, and there was a high risk of the vinyl also peeling off, and I wasn't overly impressed with that because when I put my money into something, I want to have good quality. So I was really disappointed with the quality that was of the vinyl and on the bags. So point number 4 is that it's quicker to do sublimation. So sublimation, you can design any image in your program of choice. I use Affinity Designer 2, and all I have to do is design it, print it onto some special paper, and then heat press it onto my bags, which actually is amazing. The process is so much quicker, and I enjoy much more designing because I can use intricate designs and detail. Point number 5 is that the quality of the bags is better. The quality of the bags that I now use is far better than when I had the vinyl. So when you're doing vinyl, you use cotton bags, which some of the cotton bags I used were really thin and frayed at the edges. I wasn't impressed with the quality at all. Whereas sublimation, you have to use polyester, and the bags that I buy in are like a linen polyester. They're really nice and thick, they're really durable, and the quality is so much better. Also, the ink, because of sublimation, sits in the bag, so even if you run your hand over it, you cannot feel the design at all. Now, these are 2 extra points. They're not points as to why I chose sublimation, but the first point is that sublimation is not for everyone, and that is okay. Sublimation, I have heard, is not for everybody. Some people have tried it and really don't get on with it, and they much prefer vinyl. The thing is, with sublimation, you have to get your colours right, because if you don't get them right, they look really off. And it took me a whole year to get the colours right on my printer and on my computer as well, and also pressing onto my bags. So it can be quite hard. It also can be really difficult sorting out the steps of how long to heat press for, the pressure, the temperature as well. So sublimation is not for everyone. My final point as to why I prefer sublimation is that I actually find sublimation far cheaper than vinyl. The vinyl, I'd have to buy in the vinyl. I didn't know what people were. I'd have to buy in the vinyl. I didn't know what colours people would choose, so I had to kind of buy in all the colours of the vinyl that I wanted to use. And you know, if I made a mistake, I'd have to recreate, I'd have to reuse that vinyl. Like if you had a piece of vinyl like this big and you had a word like that big, you'd lose that strip of vinyl, and it was just so irritating. But with sublimation, I haven't changed my ink yet. I think I changed I started my business in June. I think I changed to sublimation like September, October time maybe. I haven't changed my ink yet. The black is just about to run out. Yes, I do use a lot more paper, but that's it. Like, I don't have anything else to buy. It's not a big outlay for the things that I need to use to make it work. The only difference is that I think sublimation on the initial outlay is slightly more expensive because you have to buy I bought a sublimation printer because I have a MacBook and it's easier to get the colours right if you have a sublimation printer with a MacBook rather than an eco tank. It gets complicated. So I spent a fair few hundred on my sublimation printer, which actually was the best decision I ever made. And then obviously a few hundred on my heat press as well. But now that I've got it, it all works great. So there we go. Okay, that is why I chose sublimation over vinyl. I really hope you enjoyed this insight. I will be happy to talk to you more about sublimation going forward if you want to see more videos on that. When I get a bit more busy with my business, I'll probably go back to weekly vlogs. I have just started to film a vlog actually because something really exciting happened in my business. So yeah, there we go. Right, I hope to see you next time, guys. Bye. Mwah!